from.
Yeah, me neither.
Because Juan is not spelled like this. It's like Castellano.
Yeah.
Like Juan. But it's not what it's about here. So he plays. So he's a first turn.
Detection probe.
He's on the play, which is a very big deal here
Yeah.
because Martin had a turn 1 Trinisphere.
Yeah, turn 1 Trinisphere would have probably locked up the game. I mean, I already saw a Force of Will in Juan's hand, so
Okay, so that would not have been that bad.
yeah, it wouldn't have been game over on the spot
Yeah.
at least. Because most of the time, Trinisphere on turn 1 is game over for a deck like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, checking the hand.
There's a mystery card coming, and does he have something else to do? I think there was a Divining Top, or a Sword Splasher.
I think it's swords.
Yeah.
Oh, and a divining top as well.
Yeah, I thought he drew the Divining Top for this turn. So probably just play the Divining Top then? No. Well, I guess he doesn't want to expose it to Phyrexian Revoker.
That could be the case, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Moxifier, Mana Crypt, 3 mana into Trinisphere.
There's Force of Will pitching Dig for time.
Yep.
I would have liked. He definitely would have liked to keep that, but can't let Trinisphere resolve. It's just too powerful. And the draw for the turn for Martin was a Fleetwheel Cruiser.
So
Ferrari.
next turn, big game car.
I think you want to play Sphere of Resistance first, but I'm not sure.
Before the car,
Yeah. But I'm also not sure.
just to pay the entrance first.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
I mean, then again,
Is he fetching end of turn or after his draw?
I think after his draw.
After his draw.
Yeah, I also think so.
Yeah, it was after his draw. He didn't want to be strip mined.
Mm-hmm.
And return to Monastery
came
Mentor.
that came straight off the top. That was pretty good for him.
And nope, no damage this time.
There's a Thorn of Amethyst, so Martin may consider to just go for two Spheres and strip mine the Tundra, because that would leave Joan without any mana sources.
Toriko probably on the what is it on
The
the
Mox Pearl.
Mox Pearl or Divining Top.
I mean, he doesn't know about the Divining Top, but he knows that there's a Mox Pearl
Yeah.
in play, and that
Pearl.
yeah,
Mox Pearl, yes.
And I mean, yeah, Joan is really in desperate need of some mana here. I think he drew another Force, but he does not have a blue card alongside with it, I believe.
Do you take the gamble? Do you block here?
I don't think so.
No, you
I think
probably
it's
don't.
it's just too bad. Like, it's just so unlikely that this goes well for you. I mean, I think it's going to be a Phyrexian Revoker into Strip Mine your Tundra next turn, especially now that Juan is not going to play a third land, right?
Yeah, probably. Now this is the race for Martin to not lose to his own
Mana Crypt?
Mana Crypt, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he has a Fleetwheel Cruiser in hand, so he should win that race. And
Well, he doesn't have a creature yet.
well, he has
And
enough.
he cannot cast the cruiser. Is it? No, he cannot cast it yet.
I mean, he's not going to cast the Cruiser yet. I think.
Oh,
Was that a Workshop?
yeah, or workshop. So he can actually cast it.
Yeah, but Workshop is good draw. Great draw. I think you go with the safer line first. Like you play the Revoker and the Strip Mine, don't you?
Ah, yeah, that's the one he's taking.
And he also has another Sphere in his hand, I believe, or a Thorn of Amethyst.
Yeah.
So
So 2 mana. No, it's gonna need another one. So 4 mana. No, it goes for the cruiser. It needs one more also. No, that's not. Sphere for instance, it's all spells, so it doesn't work.
yeah, I mean, it enters play. Like it becomes a creature when it enters play. Right?
Yeah,
It doesn't
so
enter play as a creature.
No, it costs one more.
Yeah. Huh. I think I would have
Not a big fan
like
of that. Not a big fan of that.
I also don't like that. I mean, it depends on whether Joan does draw a land or not, and he did draw a land. So now he can play the Divining Top that is still in his hand, or he's got something else.
3 mana Time Walk.
Time
Wow,
Walk.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
He gets a token. He pumps his team.
Yeah.
Attack for 3, 4, 5.
That might just be game over.
Draw another card. Yeah, that was a very good draw.
Mm-hmm.
And next turn he has a top too. So
Yeah, I know. So, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
it's gonna be an attack for 7 and another creature.
Mm-hmm.
So that the Time Walk here was
Yeah. Yeah, like I think Martin thought that he can play Fleet Recruiter and
and
Thorn of Amethyst,
yeah,
which would have made it a better line, maybe.
better sequence. Yeah, but he forgot about his surf resistance. That made the
Yeah.
Fleet Cruiser more expensive.
Yeah, it might cost him the game. Like, this is a race that he's not winning right now, and not anytime soon.
Yeah, so he's taking 7 here. He's going down to 4,
Mhm.
facing 4 creatures. Alright, I don't know what he's waiting for.
Probably
Maybe
just-
checking the next card, which that's not gonna do.
I mean, I think he's deciding on whether to use the top or not, because I mean,
They can't cast anything anyway. This is Sphere for Resistance.
yeah.
So
Well, maybe he wants
maybe is it Force of Will in
a
hand?
land in play. Yeah, I know that he has Force of Will. Maybe he needs the land, so it's just gonna draw it straight up and play the land and have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have Force of Will mana up.
Yeah, exactly.
The 1 mana Force of Strip Mine on the Mishra's
Well,
Workshop.
that's even better.
And now he might just take 3 from the
Mhm.
from the Mana Crypt. Nope, still no damage.
Yeah, now Martin is left with a couple of Spheres in hand and just a Revoker.
What was he on 7? Didn't he take 7 damage last turn?
Yeah, I think he should be on
Yeah.
4. Unless Juan forgot about his prowess triggers.
Price trigger.
But I can hardly imagine that he did so. And if he's on 4, as we believe, then he's just gonna die to play Senses Divining Top, attack you. Yeah, Martin's gotta pack up his cards.
Yeah, that's it.
I think this was Martin's game to win. Like, if he goes for the line
Yeah.
that we talked about, like play second Sphere, play Phyrexian Revoker, he's gonna lock Juan out of the game entirely and just play the Fleet Recruiter after that.
Yeah. Juan is the pedestrian
Sorry?
walking through the
Yeah.
roads
Yeah.
and avoiding all the cars.
Mhm.
And he's up 1 game in the finals of this
Yeah.
of the vintage tournament of the Eternal Weekend here in Paris. This is the last match of the weekend. 5 mud ducks.
Yeah,
Between,
maybe it's the top 8.
Yeah, Eldrazi White,
Mm-hmm.
well, which is also we call it mud. It's part of the mud family.
Yeah.
Eldrazi White, Car Shop, which
Mhm.
it's a mud deck with vehicles.
Yeah.
More bigger Eldrazi's with endless ones.
Mm-hmm.
This was the top 8, and there was only 1 mentor deck.
Yeah, it's just one mentor deck, storm deck, and what was the last one?
The last one was Oath.
Oh,
Oath
yeah,
and Show,
Yeah,
Mentor,
and storm.
Storm, and 5 mud decks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the conclusion, like the comeback from Juan in the in the semifinals was quite insane. Did you see there was a top deck Supreme Verdict, and like he was dead the next turn. It was his final draw, and also his opponent Juan, no, what's his name? Antonio, Jose Antonio. He could have named a Mox Jet with Phyrexian Revoker.
Okay.
To lock Juan down to 4 mana while there was a Sphere of Resistance in play. So he could not have cast that Supreme Verdict and would have just died.
Okay.
But instead Jose Antonio chose to lock down Jace.
Okay.
But Jace wouldn't have changed the outcome of that match because he would like there was a Reality Smash in play that they can just play again.
Play again, yeah.
So if he names Mox Jet, he wins that match. But instead he lost about 10 minutes later.
All right. So that's
yeah, it wasn't definitely like he's gonna kick himself over that one. I mean, after all, it's late in the day, and I mean, it's also a very subtle mistake. But like, I think players have access to deck lists, so he could have known about it, but maybe just forgotten.
I'm not sure they do. I don't think they have access to deck lists because we're only posting the deck list after the finals.
Oh, okay.
So they're not. So they don't have access to them. So yeah, if you're looking for the deck list, tune in just a couple of minutes after the finals is over. They will be on the site.
Yeah.
And they're getting ready for game 2 of this finals. Juan Mateo, 1 game away from the championship. Martin Kneppen has to...
he has work to do. Gotta win 2.
On the play for this game, the Mud decks have a tremendous advantage when they're on the play.
Yeah.
That game would not have been the same on the play.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, those spheres entering play as early as possible is just it always decides the direction the game is taking, and
keeping their opponents from playing the first Mox.
Yeah,
that's the key to.
Yeah, we saw Sphere of Resistance even be relevant in the mirror, like the Mud mirror, just because, like, for example, one player had just played a turn 1 Sphere of Resistance and completely like shut down his opponent's first turn. Like in that turn he would have played a Battle Skull turn 1, I believe, but instead it was just like land, play Mox, pay for Mox, pay for and like Mana Crypt and pay for the Mana Crypt and just pass back.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so let's see what's in Martin's head.
I see a Workshop, I see 2 Ancient Tombs, a Fleet
2 Ravagers,
and 3 Ravagers, I believe.
That was an affinity hand.
But Ravager is pretty bad when you just place it next to more Ravagers, right?
Yeah.
And especially when your opponent is playing cards like Swords of Plowshare.
Well, it's not so bad. If you have Angerback Walker, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
Actually, that hand was actually not so bad.
Yeah.
If you play Mox, was there Mox?
I think there was not
Workshop.
I don't think there was a Mox. It was just a Workshop, so it would be Hangerback Walker for 1.
Hangerback, yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, I think it was just missing too many pieces.
There were definitely better hands you could draw, but like with a Mox, that wasn't actually so bad. If you played
I think for Mox you keep that.
Mox Workshop double Ravagers.
Yeah, or Mox Workshop Hangerback Walker
Hangerback Walker, yeah. Then you can, if you have 2 Ravagers, you can just pump 1.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
pump
think
the Angerback and then make a token, flank tokens attack.
I think you keep that, but like as it stands, I think that opener was just too slow.
Yeah.
I mean, play 2 drop, play, I don't know, Fleetwheel Cruiser, and have 0 disruption for what your opponent is doing. It's just not a winning recipe. I think Martin is just fixing his sleeve right now. And it looks like Martin kept his 6. I can see a Ravager and can't quite make out the rest of it.
Oh, it's whiteboard card. I think it's Mishra's Factory. It's the Black Lotus and the Mox and the Fleet. Oh,
I mean, white put a card.
If that's the card, if these are the cards I see, I think it's a Black Lotus, a Cruiser, and a Ravager.
Yeah, but is it?
And a Mishra's Work.
Does he also have permission to go with it? Oh, Fleetwood Cruiser resolves. That's nice already.
Does he play? Do you play Ravager here?
I think there's no need to play Ravager here. You're just exposing it to Swords to Plowshare, and I mean it's going to crew the Fleetwood Cruiser next turn anyway. So I don't think that you play it.
Or would you play the Black Lotus here?
Just to show it off.
But yeah, that's very good reason.
Yeah.
Or just to eat it with the Ravager.
Yeah. I mean, Mishra's Factory can also just crew the Fleetwood Cruiser. Yeah, what is that final card in Martin's hand? I didn't get a good look at it, so I don't know yet. I think Black Lotus might just be used to pump the Ravager. It's a Tundra. And there's a Swords to Plowshare. Fleetwood Cruiser is not a creature.
So no, that does not work.
Yeah. Good to know. Thank you.
So yeah, I decide not to attack then.
Yeah, you probably.
I'm happy. I'm happy with my car.
Yeah.
I don't want to use it. Still stays in the garage.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, that's different. Yeah, and now
what is happening? Is this the beginning of
I think it was end of turn.
Yeah.
So he swords the Ravager. He activates the
factory and makes
Mishra's
Fleetwood
Factory.
Cruiser a 5/3, and now it is a 5/4, a 6/4.
These guys in the factory.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, well let's have a
it's the car shop. So
let's have a little ride. Let's have a little ride in the car.
Yeah. So now there's neon light edit, and an afterburner.
The union, the workers' union.
Yeah.
Finally had what they wanted.
Yeah.
A nice Ferrari.
Yeah. Broom, broom.
Right, fetch.
There's a wasteland.
The wasteland on the stack,
on the stack, and in response, I think there's a wear tear coming.
We're there to
To
take care
destroy
of.
the Fleetwood Cruiser.
Oh no! Don't destroy the car, man! Don't
Yeah.
touch my car.
Yeah, not my car.
No, not my car, man. I hate these guys who use their keys to, you know, like on the doors. That's terrible, man.
Yeah, it's
Don't do that.
Not a nice attitude. That's right.
All right, now Martin, I had a really good draw, but it's not. There's no disruption.
Yeah.
So
there
now
was
he's
no
left with the
disruption. That
Mishra's Factory.
Yeah, that was also what I was worried about. I mean, the car shop deck, or like the mod decks, they're rather threat light.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a timely removal spell or two can really like leave them with just mana artifacts. There's a Lodestone Golem, so some disruption. Might just need a Force of Will, or is the Brainstorm a response? I think it's response Brainstorm.
That Black Lotus is just strictly worse than a land right now.
Yeah, it is.
Like a land would have been able to like, activate a Mishra's Factory and attack.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Martin right now, I believe. I mean, there's not that much action in Joan's hand right now, but he still has that Brainstorm to like find pretty much anything.
But he's on 10 life.
Yeah.
So if he can't deal with the Lodestone Golem.
Yeah, that thing hits hard.
Yeah.
And I think it was a Dog Faden, which
Dark Faden could be good.
yeah. I mean, it's just well, I mean, he's still very far away from casting that Dog Faden. He has just 2 mana in play.
He's 2 turns away.
Never mind. There's. I thought there would be a Sphere, but it's still the Lodestone Golem that makes it cost 1 more, so it still costs 4 mana.
Costs 4, but he has 2. He will have 1 more. This turn he's not. He has 2 turns pretty much. Lutson Golem resolves.
Yeah, and now he's gonna sacrifice the Lotus to activate for
attack.
2.
Oh no!
Ooh,
It's attack for 2. So
the surprise marks.
you get a token on the from the Ravager on the
I would have taken. I wanted to bring this up. I would have put the.
the token on the Mishra's
yeah.
Factory because now.
Oh, that's terrible for Martin.
Oh, he had 2 Moxen.
Yeah, he just drew 2 Moxen with the Brainstorm.
So he could play Dark Faden and
and there's another
steal
Mox
the
for Martin.
Golem.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, well, the token on the counter on the Mishra's Factory wouldn't have mattered here, but Dark Faden is like single-handedly winning the game here.
Yeah. Well, it would have mattered if it wasn't for the 2 Moxen that Joan had.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, it would have shortened the clock by 1 turn.
Yeah.
And I was about to say that I personally like splitting up my threats, and that the Mishra's Factory is just much more scary as a free.
Yeah. Oh man, do you steal the Black Lotus next turn?
Just for
I would just steal the Black Lotus.
Yeah. Oh, you're a terrible person, Raphael.
I would just do that.
Just take your win and leave.
Right before I attack for lethal, I'll just steal the Black Lotus. Just let it go, man. Let it go.
Let it go. There's a Sphere of Resistance, but I don't think that there's
anything he can do here.
that he can do here. I mean,
just steal the Black Lotus, man. Just give that one to us.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there is the console's flagship that might do something.
Oh yeah, the flagship.
And he has Martin has access to 2 of them.
Then like stealing the. Oh no, he can still cast it with Mishra's Workshop. So 6 mana. Is that 6 mana? Is he paying 6 mana here?
What is he paying 6 mana for?
I don't know.
Maybe dig for time?
It could be.
Yeah, I mean, right now Juan is very close to taking the finals and win not only the title but also that beautiful art of the framed Mox Jet.
Oh yeah, the Mox Jet. That was. Oh, he's attacking the Lodestone Golem, the traitor.
Yeah, traitor Golem.
Nah.
Not yet.
Just a faithless.
Maybe he wants
first.
to loot first. Yeah.
That might actually be the play to steal Lotus.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to see that. Come on.
There's a Gitaxian Probe. I think the final card in Juan's hand is a Gitaxian Probe, and he just passes it.
Pass the turn, no attacks. Okay.
No attacks. And I think it was a Soul Ring being drawn.
Oh no, that's another target for my for Dark Faden. I don't know if I would actually steal. I would just keep looting, but it's not fun for us.
Of course, you just keep looting.
No, don't loot, man. Oh, Ingot Sure.
Unless you're a rough, horrible person, Levi.
I would so steal the Black Lotus. Oh no, come on.
No.
No.
Merde, why did you kill it?
How often can you have 2 Lotus in play on your side?
Well, there is no Lotus in play right now for Juan.
Oh, he's like, oh, that was a cool set. That was a cool thing. You're dead. Are you dead?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just want my card back. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, is that what happened? I thought he offered a handshake. I think this was a console's flagship that Morton cannot cast right now. Or oh no, it's Inventor's Fair. Why did you just pay a mana for Inventor's Fair? It's a land.
Inventor's Fair, yeah.
I wonder why he tapped that Mox Emerald, but I mean, he just played Inventor's Fair regardless. I mean, why not? He's allowed to do that.
Yeah, so, is there anything he can do? I don't think he can do anything.
I highly doubt it, yeah. I don't think that there's anything that he can do at this point. I think there's another Ingot Sure coming.
Another one?
Yeah, I mean, he's tapping a lot of mana, and unless he's playing Dig for Time, which
Turbo
would be
Chewer.
cheaper. I mean, he has 3 ingot shoes in the sideboard,
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah, he has another one here.
yeah. Nom nom.
So what do you eat? Yeah.
A Mox.
Mox. Yeah, he's denying he's playing the mud match now.
Yeah. Let him have a taste of his own medicine. Eat your mana.
Yeah, and
I mean,
he still doesn't want to attack. He's playing it very safe. Oh no, he's finally attacking.
yeah.
He's been playing it very safe, playing around the reality smashers. But
can't
now he
blame
can't. Now he can't play them.
I mean, by now he should know that Martin is not playing any reality smashers.
Miss trigger from the Inventor's Fair.
Yeah,
Not gaining a life.
not getting a life. And I think this might just be lethal this turn if he has any spell.
Any spells? Yeah, he has 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now he needs a little more. Another mentor. A black lotus. See, he could have a 2.
Yeah, and there's
And that's it.
Congratulations,
Joan
to
Mateo.
Juan. Yeah.
Juan Mateo takes the championships, and we're gonna have Pascal in the booth to. So we have like the three musketeers, and we're gonna be ready to finish up this tournament. Juan Mateo takes it over Martin Knappen with Mentor.
Yeah, well played by Juan. I saw him win crazy games. Like he went down to like 1 life several times during this top 8, and he still somehow managed to to crawl back into it.
So that's it. Juan Mateo takes the championship, the Vintage Championships. He takes home the Mox Jet. Also, the deck lists for the Vintage tournament are online. You can find them on the site of the Bazaar of Moxen.
I'm Patrick Dickman. Saying
Patrick
goodbye.
Dickman. He says goodbye. What does Pascal says?
I say goodbye.
He says goodbye.
See you soon, hopefully.
I say that was a exciting weekend. We saw a lot of Legacy. We saw Vintage. We saw a couple of games of Old School and of Dual Commander. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully see you at the next Eternal weekend in March 2017. This is Raphael Levy saying goodbye.
Bye.